Good morning, students. Hope you are happy and healthy at home. Today we are going to start a new topic of tissue, and that is animal tissue. The animal tissue can be studied in following four parts. A is epithelial tissue, B is connective tissue, C is muscular tissue, and D is nervous tissue. Now further, epithelial tissue can be divided in squamous, cuboidal and columnar. Likewise, connective tissue can be divided in areolar, adipose, skeleton and fluid. Muscular tissue can be divided into striated, non-striated and cardiac, and nervous tissue can be studied in only one part, that is neuron. Now we will move to epithelial tissue. What are they? Epithelial. Epithelial tissue you have already studied in plant tissue. Epidermis. Epi means outer. Thelia means protection. So the tissue which provide the outer protection to the body is called as epithelial tissue. Is it clear? Now likewise, epidermis, the cells of epithelial tissue are compactly arranged without intercellular spaces. Is it clear? And in this way it is not permeable for every substances. Right? It provides protection to the underlying organs. Is it clear? Now epithelial tissue can be studied in three types on the basis of shape. On the basis of shape, epithelial tissue can be divided in three parts. First, Squamous. Squamous. Squama means in Latin, squama means scale of fish. You have seen the scales of fish. The outermost thin covering is look like that. So this is called scale of fish, and in Latin it is called squama. So this tissue is known as squamous epithelium. Further, squamous epithelium is of two types: simple squamous. Simple squamous, if it is present in single layer, it serves the function of absorption and filtration, exchange of gases. These tissues are lying on a basement membrane. Basement membrane. This is basement membrane. This is cells in single layer, and the whole tissue is known as simple squamous. Now, what is basement membrane? The blood supply, it receives, basement membrane receives the blood supply. इसको लिखा देते हैं. As the animal cells are heterotrophic, that is, they do not produce their own food, so they need nutrition through blood supply. And basement membrane provide it. Occurrence कहाँ पाए जाते हैं ये? सिंपल स्क्वैमस. Simple squamous tissue are present mostly in blood vessels, alveoli of lungs, and also lymph vessel. Is it clear? Now second part of squamous, that is stratified squamous tissue. Now first is simple squamous and second is stratified squamous. In general way, the opposite of simple is complex, but here the situation is different. Here not complex, but one layer above the other layer, so it is known as stratified, as you have studied in geography, that stratified rocks, the same type of rocks, one above the other layer, in many layered. Stratified means many layers. Here also basement membrane is present, above which many layers of cells are present, and so they are called stratified squamous epithelium. Many layers, which is known as stratified. This is basement membrane. This is cells of the tissue, and the whole tissue is known as stratified squamous epithelium. Is it clear to all of you? Okay.